this morning is Billy J. Kramer. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You knew the Beatles. You're both from Liverpool.
Yes.
Beatles and you. You knew them before they made it big. Let's talk about how you met and what they were like.
I met the Beatles. I was doing an audition at a place called Aintree Institute, and I was doing an audition, and they were playing that night. And I got my first 6 bookings and met them for the first time.
Because at that time, you were both upcoming bands.
They were sort of doing the rounds. I was just starting off, you know.
All right. And now they really were great with the advice, because you said that John Lennon actually, with your stage name, he came up with the Billy J. Kramer. And why did he want to add that J?
Well, what happened was I was bringing out a record called Do You Want to Know a Secret, which I'd recorded actually before they brought it out themselves. And he called me into Brian Epstein's office, who managed me, and he said, I think you should call yourself Billy J. Kramer. It gives it more of a round sound, and it'll be more catchy to the public.
More catchy. So it's worked, because, now, first of all, Do You Want to Know a Secret? Let's just sing a little bit of that, because...
Do You Want to Know a Secret? I forgot it. No, it's listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell?
And so you actually did that first.
I did it before they did put it on their first album.
And look what they did.
Pardon me?
No, I'm just joking.
I was thrilled. I mean, let's face it, I think I was the first person to have a hit record with a Lennon-McCartney song.
No kidding.
Before anybody else in the world.
And John Lennon and Paul McCartney actually wrote 7 songs for you.
Yeah, in all, they wrote the follow-up was Bad to Me, which John Lennon actually, on my 20th birthday, I was doing a show with him, and he said, I've got a great song for you. And I said, well, play it. And he says, no, I'll come to Abbey Road next time we record. And I thought, he's not going to show. And he did. He was there on the dot, and he sat down at the piano and played the song Bad to Me.
The birds in the sky with me sat alone if they knew that I was mine. One and only baby sang, you're bad to me.
So he played it, and then he said, I want to run a song by you and tell me what you think of it, Billy. And it was, I Want to Hold Your Hand. And I said, well, can I have that one? And he said, no, we're keeping that for ourselves. Yeah.
We're very excited. You have a new CD out. It's called I Won the Fight, and it actually includes a song that John and Paul wrote for you.
Well, there was a song that one day I was in the studio, and I had about 15 minutes left, and they came rushing in and said, you got to do this song, you got to do this song. And we put about 2 tracks down of it, and it was, to me, it was never, we shelved it, I don't know why, and I just thought for this CD it would be a nice thing to do for John, and I remade it, you know.
And tell me what that song is.
It's called I'm in Love.
Ooh, can you sing one little line from that?
For that, she's my kind of girl, she makes me feel proud, she makes me want to shout out loud. Yeah.
You sound fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And I just want to tell Beatles lovers that you're going to be at the Beatles, what does it go? Fest for Beatles fans. I'm sorry. That's at the Grand Hyatt tonight.
The Grand Hyatt, and I'm doing my show where I'm going to be doing some of my old songs, well, all the old songs, and some of the new songs. And we're going to have a blast, and it's
and you
wonderful.
Have so many wonderful stories, behind-the-scenes stories. Billy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Now, right now on CBSNewYork.com, you're going to find more interviews with musicians and other celebrities who knew the Beatles.